Hi guys, this is Ratchetro, and we are playing Criminal Case Conspiracy, Case 46, like a pig to the slaughter. And I'm praying that the microphone doesn't have any kind of consequence, like you hear what I'm talking or something like that. I reinstalled Camtasia and when I tested the microphone, there was no problems in the microphone quality, and I'm someday hoping that I'm going to have a professional microphone that just stands here on the table like an TDM and not talking on the microphone through headphones. And I also think I should get new headphones because the sponge on the right side tore up, but the microphone on these headphones are better than the one in the living room. So I'm not going to replace these headphones for now. I don't have any problems, even though they are tearing apart. These headphones, they're very cool. These are headphones of the year, Plantronics Gamecom, with the best microphone ever. Okay, so it was not the busted wire or the USB adapter that was a problem, not even headphones. It was just Camtasia recorder. I think it did something while my dad was installing new drivers because I had problems while playing Wolf Among Us. The game kept going into the black screen, and that was because of the drivers and the graphic card. Alright, but you're not here to listen to me, so we are just going to go for the chapter 3 of the conspiracy. So let's go. And as I remember, Carter took a peek somewhere and he wants to hide now. Inspector Katarina, you gotta help me. I need somewhere to hide. Dad won't let me keep Hamilton. Hamilton? Slow down, Carter. Where did you get that piglet? You didn't go to our crime scene, did you? I was just curious, that's all. And then I saw Hamilton. And now he's gonna be my friend forever. There you are, Carter. And still with that pig. What do your mom and I always tell you? You can't go around disturbing crime scenes. I'm sorry, Inspector Katarina. I didn't mean to make trouble. But can I keep Hamilton? I don't know, ask the pig owner of that farm. No, Carter, you can't. You basically stole him from that farm. And besides, you can raise him in a city apartment if you try it. But tell you what, you and I will put that piglet back where it belongs, and we won't have to tell your mom what happened. And I'm also going to keep quiet, not to tell anything to Gloria. Okay, I'll say goodbye to Hamilton. Well, that's another pig-related drama over, Katrina. Luckily, this one didn't involve bloodshed. On that note, we better get back to this murder. We know the killer was at the post office, so let's do another sweep for clues. Okay. Like a pig to the slaughter, and the guy was reading Animal Farm. So let me get closer to... Okay. Then my keyboard is further away from me, even though I don't need it. Okay, let's investigate post office now. Oh, a wanted poster for a sheriff. Who put that, and why does it look like it came from Wild Wild West? A bounty. Oh, somebody was drinking. Why do we have a scale in the post office? That's weird, Katrina. You found a wanted poster. For the victim. It's usually criminals, not policemen with their faces on these. We'll have to dust the rest of this obscure text to work out what's going on. And that postage scale has been seized by order of the sheriff's office. Apparently this machine was under investigation, Katrina. Let's unlock it to find out why. And that whiskey flask has a victim's initials on it. What's that doing here? A sample of those black fragments might provide an answer. I have a feeling we are closing in on our killer, Katerina. Let's get to work on these clues. Alright. Okay, first let's unlock this scale. Why was it confiscated by the sheriff? The postage scale is unlocked, but I still can't see why it was seized by the sheriff. The victim obviously can't explain this, but I bet Kathy can. Let's send this scale to the lab. Yeah, what's so weird about the scale? Okay, that's gonna take 9 hours. Now let's dust this poster. Wanted, Sheriff Roy Lucas, world's worst neighbor. Oh! Look at this, Katarina. This wanted poster says Sheriff Roy Lucas, world's worst neighbor. Neighbor? Do you think this poster was put here by Charlotte Webb? But she seemed happy living next door to the victim. Miss Webb was obviously upset about something, Katrina. Let's go ask her what it was. I just hope she's put that butcher knife away. Yeah, don't handle Cleaver to me. Okay, now the flask. Okay, black threads. Alright, Katria. Let's examine these black threads he collected off the victim's flask under the microscope. Okay. Alright, let's first analyze these threads before talking to our crazy butcher. What are those? Dreadlocks. It's... Those black threads are actually scraps of hair, Katrina. Or more specifically, dreadlocks. You're right, Lorenzo Sims has dreadlocks. Looking at the sheriff's house, he might have access to the victim's property. But it seems unlike the sheriff would let Mr. Sims roam around drinking in public. Let's find out what's going on. Oh, he was drinking. And from sheriff's flask. Alright, let's first talk to the butcher. Back so soon is better, Katrina. I really should get some sleep after my night shift. Not before you explain what this water poster means. I should have known you'd find that. Well, I don't regret putting that up. I want everyone in Springfield to know what a jerk the sheriff was. Just because I'm not the skinniest person in the world and I work in a slaughterhouse, he thought it was funny to call me names. Miss Piggy is here. Look at Miss Piggy, he'd shout. He'd even tease me for eating bacon, saying I was cooking my relatives. That's why I sent him that figurine. He was the pig, not me. It was all a joke to him, but I've been bullied my whole life. I didn't need it from him, so I took matters into my own hands. Like butchering him with your knife? The man wasn't worth the trouble, Inspector Katrina. I didn't kill him, but I'm glad he's dead. Oh, but it could be you. And maybe it's too obvious it's her. Okay, let's go out chat with Lorenzo now. Oh, you were drinking here. Oh, Inspector Katrina, I know it's a little bit tricky, but it's been a rough day. You seem to have developed a liking for the sheriff's whiskey, Mr. Sims. We found a flask you left at the post office. Oh, great. Not you too. You sound just like the sheriff lecturing me about my drinking. Oh yeah? You and Sheriff argued, did you? Staying with Roy was great at first. I felt like a king eating bacon every day. I even tried using facial masks. For once, the dirt on my face was supposed to be there. But then the sheriff got on his high horse about me raiding his liquor cabinet and taking his flask. And just because I broke a lamp and spilled some whiskey on the carpet, Roy was kicking me out. He said he wanted me gone by morning. This is like that Animal Farm thing I had to read in school. Roy thought I was a less equal pig than the others, that it's okay to just throw me out. And did you lash out at him in response? Nah man, I'm used to this sort of thing. I guess I just wasn't meant to stay in this place for long. Well, you're not going anywhere until this investigation is over, Mr. Sims. Oh, it could be him. Let's now see, why was this digital scale confiscated by the sheriff? I'm not surprised the sheriff was investigating this postage scale, Katrina. It's been calibrated to swindle customers. Oh! How do you know that, Cathy? The scale has been programmed to charge customers more than required to send their mail, with the post office pocketing the difference. Oh! Oh, that's enough for police to investigate, so. And only the office's manager is authorized to calibrate the scale, so. Abernathy was stealing money. So whether Abernathy is running a mail scam? Yes, and it clearly has been for years. He's pocketing a few cents here and there, but over a long period of time, that adds up to a neat sum. And the sheriff clearly knew about it, but didn't have time to take action before he was killed. How convenient for Abernathy. Hardly the actions of a local hero, Katrina. Let's go grill Abernathy. Yeah, you're no longer a local hero because the sheriff found out that you are scamming people. Well, I would be angry about it as well. You're not like your granddad, who was respectable as I remember. I'll be right with you, Inspector Katrina. I'm just unpacking this mudfish mask I ordered. That's the last package you'll be processing, Mr. Abernathy. Your days of swindling customers are over. Swindling? I don't know what you're talking about. We examined your scale. We know the sheriff was onto your scam. Bah, sheriff's squeaky clean look at his investigation. I've run an honest operation for decades, Inspector Katrina. I was a dedicated public servant. But after years of hard work, slaving away for a pittance, where has it got me? So you thought it was a good idea to swindle your customers? Like it says in Animal Farm, man serves the interests of no creature except himself. And I wasn't hurting anyone, Inspector Katrina. It was just a few loosey cents here and there. That's still theft, and it stops today. We're taking you into custody, and if you murder the sheriff to stop his investigation, we'll find out. Ooh, it could be him. Despite his outstanding position in the community, Katrina, Sheriff Locus was ruffling feathers, personally and professionally. Charlotte Webb didn't appreciate the victim's sense of humor. If you ask me, teasing a person with a butcher knife isn't a good idea. Lorenzo Sims, who'd been staying with the victim, was given his marching orders after making a drunken nuisance of himself. And then there's Wilbur Abernathy, whose mail scam had been discovered by the victim. We take him into custody. But we should be arresting someone for murder. I agree, Katrina. Let's return to the scene of the crime. Yeah, we'll deal with our mail manager later on. Mail manager, wow. Okay, let's find the last two clues. Yeah, we still haven't found a murder weapon. I'm now thinking who would be this monstrous to murder sheriff, like cut him into pieces and then put him as a pig food. I don't know, there could be the butcher has skills to cut something, and oh, we found a loose hand. Jeez. Not disgusted, no. Oh man, is that a hand? Martin said one of the sheriff's hands was missing, Katrina. At least these pigs didn't get to it. Were the pigs even appreciating the pieces of human? You think we should take a sample of that blue substance? Okay, I'll just stand far away while you do it. Compost heaps those I can handle. Let's roll up our sleeves, dig in, and search it. Yeah, you're gonna do that. And I'm going to do the hand. Okay, let's collect something. Katria, let's have Ami run an analysis on the substance you found on the victim's hand. It could be the clue we are looking for. Yeah, I'm not going to touch that hand anymore. Let's hide it from the public so people don't panic. While we get it to the police station. Alright, let's now look through the box. I'm rolling up my sleeves. I actually don't have any sleeves with it, so I'm just gonna put on the gloves. Where are you? I'm looking for you. Oh, where is it? Oh, found ya. Slaughtered knife. Now I have more feeling that it's the butcher who killed. Careful with that knife you found buried in that compost heap, Katrina. The blade is covered with blood. This must be the murder weapon, but we'd better be sure. Let's send it to Rita. Yeah, to Rita and then to Amir so he can analyze blood. Let's first check out the blue substance. I know there's a sadistic killer out there, Katrina, so I'll get straight to the point about that sample you collected off the victim's hand. The substance is composed of isopropyl alcohol, or, in layman's terms, rubbing alcohol. It's primarily used as a topical antiseptic. However, this particular compound contains fluoxetine, an antibiotic specifically used to disinfect ear piercings. It's my conclusion this residue was left behind by the killer as they disposed of the victim's body. Still be wearing an earring. Sheriff looks killer can hide behind their lies, Katrina, but their earring will give them away. Yeah, take out the earrings. Or we'll just see some ear holes. Okay, now the knife. In case you had any doubt, this knife is definitely the murder weapon, Katrina. The blood type is a match for the victim. Excellent! Did you find any other clues on that knife? Fingerprints or other Latin substances? No, the killer must have been careful. However, the knife itself is a valuable clue. This blade is extremely sharp, which means slicing through human flesh would be fairly easy. Cutting through sinews and bone is another story. To achieve that, the killer would need to be strong, possessing a certain amount of stature. In other words, there's no way anyone weighing less than 150 pounds could commit such a murder using this knife. That's a hefty clue if I ever heard one, Katria. We're looking for a killer who weighs more than 150 pounds. Okay. Sheriff Locke's skill has evaded justice long enough, Katrina. It's time we made an arrest. Yeah. Who killed the sheriff? Oh, it was Lorenzo. What made you kill Sheriff in this brutal way? You were living with him and that's how you thanked him. Wow. Lorenzo Sims, you're under arrest for the murder of Sheriff Roy Locust. Me? Kill the sheriff? That's crazy, Katrina. Don't look like somebody who'd pick fights with cops. You certainly took advantage of your stature to chop him up, then fed him to the pigs. No, I would never. Come on, Sims. We know you murdered him. We found a letter you sent threatening to do it, and a book which you quoted from. You're kidding, right? Do I look like a bookworm to you? You can lie all you want, but the facts won't. We even got the knife you slaughtered him with. Did you think you could murder the sheriff and then drift away without anyone figuring it out? Fine, I killed the sheriff, but if it wasn't for him, I would have never been a drifter in the first place. Oh. What do you mean? I never had a home after the sheriff destroyed my family and put me in foster care. The thing is, when I was young, my mother and father got into a terrible fight, and it turned violent, so the neighbors called the cops. It was Lucas who responded. He insisted I be permanently separated from my parents. He said they were bad for me. You know what was bad for me? Not having parents. Going from foster home to foster home, never having a normal life. I was only close to one person, my foster brother. But Gus went to work for the sheriff and the man even turned him against me. You don't know that for sure. Maybe taking you in was the sheriff's way of making up for the past. Well, it wasn't nearly enough. I didn't need Roy's pity or his judgment about my drinking. It was all his fault and he needed to pay. So I lured him to that pigsty and took his life the way he'd taken mine. Taking the law into your own hands is never the answer, Mr. Sims. It's how you paid for your crime. You're under arrest. Oh, jeez. Lorenzo Sims, you stand before this court charged with the brutal murder of Sheriff Roy Locust. How do you plead? Guilty, Your Honor. That's why I ruined my life and stole me away from my family. As a parent, I sympathize with you and your experience, Mr. Sims. I can't imagine the anguish you endure being separated from your family. However, whether or not the sheriff's recommendations were valid, that's no justification for chopping him up as a pig food. As such, I'll sentence you to life in prison. Court is adjourned. My life was already ruined, but at least I can take comfort knowing the sheriff's life is over too. Oh, jeez. I can't believe what that monster said about my father during his trial, Inspector Katerina. That could be harsh sometimes, but he never ruined someone's life deliberately. We understand, Mia, but Lorenzo Sims' perspective was clouded by decades of pain and isolation. A life of suffering he blamed on your father. I don't have the strength to cope with this right now, Inspector Katerina. I have to get out of here. Where are you going? And I just keep wondering how are we going to catch the rest of the That's threads. And I think we gotta help Mia out now, so... Alright, we gotta start. Here we go. Two plaguing seeds of destruction, number 4. So, thank you for watching. Look if you like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!